Hello, my name is Cynthia Rowland.
And I'm Jackie Silver.
And together we are
the Ageless Sisters.
Well, today we are here in Beverly Hills and we have the great privilege of interviewing with Tina O, who has a wonderful line of clothing called WannaWear.
That's right.
Yes, welcome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. And when we were at a trunk show last week, we had the privilege of meeting Tina and saw some of these beautiful fashions that she has designed for women like you and me to wear, and they're affordably priced, which I must say, which was very refreshing to see that.
Yeah, part of the reason I launched WannaWear was the attack on the economy.
Well, that's a good thing.
I just dropped a big bomb in Beverly Hills. It's called $200 dresses.
I saw those. What I liked so much about it too is that it's the kind of thing you just don't see anywhere else, and that's what I love about it. They're so unusual, your fashions. Tell us about what inspires you.
Well, my fashion's always been inspired by the female curve of the body, the silhouette of the hourglass figure, or just a woman being a woman. So, and no matter what size you are, I can make you look fabulous. But I really love the wiggle dress, the classic wiggle dress. And a woman all the way up to size 18 looks good in a wiggle dress, ladies.
You better let's talk about that. Wiggle dress is for some of us.
Can I step back?
Yeah, sure. Let me just grab one. And
she's grabbing a wiggle dress.
This is your classic wiggle dress, for example. And this is called the collar-me dress. This was inspired by some of Jackie O's fashion from the 1960s, and we named this the collar dress because of the shape of this particular collar, and it also comes without the leash. You have to get that yourself. And then this again is another classic 60s fashion wiggle dress. Again, what it is what's important is the darting and the waistline. But what we do is we really work around the derriere, which is very important, and also the fabric, which they didn't have back then, has a 5% spandex, and we do it with a cotton Vicos blend, so it's not too hot, not too cold, it's just right.
Well, why is it called wiggle dress?
Because when you wear them, you wiggle them.
Is that like you walk and have a sway about you?
Right, so you automatically get it. It's like this dress comes with a new walk. So either in the back, it'll say, because we are on our website, WannaWear by TinaO.com, it'll either say vented, or not vented, which just means you've got the little slit in the back. And the less vent you have, the more you wiggle.
I see. Oh,
now wait, can we have the website again, because it's WannaWear by TinaO.com?
Right, so it's WannaWear, it's all one word, WannaWear by TinaO.com.
Okay, WannaWear by TinaO.com.
Right, and so you can do online, but as of this weekend, which I was all excited about telling and announcing to everyone, is that there is a little shop in Studio City called Hoity Toity that will be featuring WannaWear's fashion. So you can actually go there, regular retail hours if you're so inclined.
If you're in Southern California.
Yeah, no problem, come on over. Otherwise you can come over to my house.
Yes.
Yeah, she invited us there.
I love having people over.
Well, one thing about this line that so impressed me is that there's so many different looks to it. It's not just a one cookie cutter look to it. And I noticed you have this beautiful dress here and this, which is
now
so
this is another classic dress. Again, every woman looks great in it. Now again, how we make you look beautiful in this is how we curve the line here.
Yes.
So it brings you out this way, brings you in here, and then what we do is instead of pleating all the way around, we only pleat on the hip.
Ooh, that's
and
good.
we make sure it's a deep hip, and then just the way the fabric's cut. Again, this is a dress which we call has sway with way. So when you're in it, and again, this is a slipper satin, and even though this is a sample, they all come lined. Most of my things do come lined. A lot of my summer dresses don't because it's just too warm.
Now tell me about the hemline of this. I noticed that this is a little longer than maybe.
Now this is your classic calf length cocktail dress, and this length was very much inspired from the 1940s. And again, the reason I like this length, and you can have it done shorter if you wish, but again, it gives the illusion of being taller. So the longer your dress is, as long as you're showing the ankle, you look taller. And if you're going to look taller, it's either you go all the way or mini, which is no way.
But I bet she has some mini dresses too. For example,
I do.
Devin, we have our model Devin DeVasquez.
Here she comes.
And look at this.
This is my classic. It's called Thoroughly modern chiffon, which I kind of, it reminded me of like when I first went to the movie and when I was living in Las Vegas in the 1960s, that movie, Thoroughly Modern Millie, right? So I named it after that. And so it's Thoroughly Modern Chiffon, and we did many layers, again, slipper satin with chiffon, and now this tie, which is really great, I'm going to show you right now, which is my favorite thing to do, and we'll retie this.
Okay.
But
I'm
Come
going
in, so you
to
can
turn
see that.
that for the camera.
what's really great about this is you can wear this sash many different ways. This is our little secret, by the way, girls, bows. Always stuff it with a little bit of cellophane or the plastic saran wrap, because the heat of the body will keep it right there, it won't move it all day, and your bow stays puffy.
Oh,
what a great
fashion
That's
secret.
a nice tip from the 1950s.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so what's really great about this particular piece is that when you are going get into a convertible,
Which I will be doing.
So adorable.
and then you just put on your sunglasses and off you go, and then your hair
Let
is
me
in
go get my
place.
sunglasses. That is really cute. You know what? We're
Isn't that
going to
great?
have to wrap up soon. So,
Okay.
is there anything final that you want to say about your line or about beauty or fashion or anything? Your minute.
Yeah, well, I think the most important thing for women, there is no such thing as an ugly woman, just a lazy one. So just let your fingers do the walking and go to WannaWear. And between dresses and certain styles, we have a little bit of everything for you at a price you can afford. And there we have it. It's the classic look.
And you also have outerwear, you have slacks, you have dresses.
We have everything from the cigarette pant. Everything that we have is something that is a classic piece. It should be in your wardrobe.
Perfect.
It's something that you always want to wear.
Wonderful. That's why it's called WannaWear.
Yes.
You're so
Yes, you girls are just wonderful to work with.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And there's my son Brad Jr.
Oh, yes. We're going to want to mention
Before
we break, we want to mention Tina has something she wants to say.
I was just gonna say is that when I decided to do this clothing line, come here, honey. This is my son Brad Jr. And I was like going, oh my God, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna keep my prices down? And how am I gonna launch this line and then still be able to do a dress that looks like $1,000 dress with the quality of it, and then still sell it for a lot less? This guy's my champion. He's the one that helped me with my internet stuff, getting me up and ready to go, and loading and doing all the technical stuff I couldn't do, which would almost make me cry sometimes. Anyway, so it's not, he makes me cry for happiness, but sometimes this thing is really frustrating.
And he's pretty cute.
He's really cute. And you know what? We are both mothers of boys, so we know exactly where you're coming from.
Thank you. Yeah, he's my champion. So,
Great.
I just
Well,
wanted
thank
to
you
mention.
so much.
Yes.
And did you have fun doing it?
I did. I had a blast.
And don't you appreciate women's clothing a little bit more?
A little bit more. A little bit more.
Yeah, usually when it's off.
Okay, on that note, okay, we're wrapping this up.